Hello everyone, Amod here from the Target Common YouTube channel, and this video will be a continuation of Race Assured End-to-End Framework playlist video series. So in the last video, we learned a test design pattern to handle multiple scenarios of an API. When we implemented that logic and a test report was generated, and if you see this report, it does not say clearly what scenario we have executed, because if you see the left hand side, it is simply saying that what is the test name, which I am taking the package name plus class name with the method name. And if you come inside, it is not even saying that which scenario we have actually tested here. So if you remember, in the last video, the first scenario was when we try to create an airline with the existing ID. Second scenario, we had empty payload. For the third scenario, we had only we are passing the ID. And fourth was we are passing all fields except the ID. And fifth was the happiest path. That we know. But when someone will view the report, they will not able to understand okay what you have done, because whatever test name we have created, this is like same. And here also in the right hand side we don't see any description. So whatever scenario ID and scenario description we are passing from Excel sheet, that I want to use in my report as well. I have already explained in my previous video how can we use those scenario ID and scenario name for handling different scenarios. Now I am going to put those details in my test report as well, so that anyone can understand which scenario we have covered. So for that I need to change something at framework level also. So we have setup.java class. In this setup of Java class, we have implemented the iTest listener, and we have one overridden method called onTestStart. And here actually we are trying to create a test in my extend test report. So here you need to have the basic understanding of TestNG also, like how TestNG works. When you try to execute this test method, so first it will check okay this test method requires a data provider. Then it will go here and it will read the data, whatever operation we are doing here it will do. Then it will go and start the execution. But before the test method starts execution, first thing it will go and it will execute this one, so that one test will be created in my report. So whatever scenario ID and scenario description we have in my data provider, that I cannot use to set the or to create the test in my extend test report, because this will be executed after that overridden method. Instead of creating the test in my overridden method, I will create it in my test method itself. So let me copy it and paste it here, because I need to create the test before I start the execution. So first statement I am putting like let me create the test. So here I need to give the correct references. So this extend report will come from setup.java, and here with the test class name and the method name I will also add the scenario ID that I will get from my airline dot get scenario ID. And for the description I will use the scenario description that I will get from airline dot get scenario description. Or I will remove this one also, because this is not needed, because the scenario ID will say it clearly what we are doing. So here I am adding one test in my report with the test name hyphen and whatever scenario ID I am passing from Excel sheet, and it will give the description whatever we are passing from Excel sheet as well. So in the setup.java class we have this thread local extend test. So I am going to set this value here so that I can use it in further places. So setup.extendTest.set. So when we explicitly creating the test in my test method, then obviously I need to remove this code, because otherwise it will create duplicate test. So I am going to comment this code as of now. Now let me run the scenario again, and this time it will generate the report with the scenario ID and scenario description as well. So you can see build is successful. Let me open the report. So now you can see that in the left hand side with the test name we have create airline underscore duplicate ID. Similarly create airline underscore empty payload, and this scenario ID we are passing from my Excel sheet, which is coming in my report also. Now if you open any test case, then you can see the description also, like create airline with existing airline ID. If I go for empty payload, it will say that create airline with empty payload. Similarly for all three. So this way we can have the scenario ID and scenario description in my report. The advantage we already know. So that's all in this video. If you have any doubt, please comment on this video. If you really like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe and share with others. Thank you everyone.